everybody, thank you so much for coming today. Welcome back to Seems Stylish, the podcast where we talk about fashion, life, and whatever the fuck happens. And on whatever the hell happens section today, I'm suffering from indigestion, so I do apologize for the burping and everything. It's just, your girl got a little bit too fierce with the pizza and the croissant and the peanuts. So I am suffering from making bad decisions today. There's an all-out war going on in my stomach. The good bacteria is trying to survive the attack of the bad bacteria. I had a Yakult, which I guess is helping me not completely go up in flames, but man, I don't recommend it. Please stay safe with the food you eat. Please actually, take care of yourself. Just don't be like me. Because being like me is gonna turn out in you being tightly locked to the bathroom, maybe. Well, it hasn't been going completely bad day though. I did work today, but I was not that tired. I've been thinking about switching into what is it called again? A part-time job. Sorry, I know that it sounds like I'm out of touch with reality, but really, this is my first and only job. Therefore, I was a little scared of the idea of switching to part-time because, well, I mean, I've been working full-time for a year now, and while that is lovely and that is fine, and it gives me money to spend on scrumptious shit like, this lovely background and this podcast, of course, not only does it take a big chunk of my life, like 8 hours is not little. It's basically the whole last day. And after that, I sort of like after I finished my job, I get up from my desk, walk out to my bed, and then just start shutting down. I stop working. It is like currently under maintenance. Please don't come back until tomorrow. Because I don't know, I have a lot of energy in the mornings and I have a lot of energy in at night, like I am right now. So it's just been really heavy. And I noticed through like thinking about the past year that I didn't really get to enjoy my life as much just because I am primarily using my energy in the morning and then there's nothing else. So, you know, thinking about that. The only bad thing is though is that it is gonna cut my budget a little bit for a lot of things. But hey, at least I found out that Mexico does have a bit of a tax season. Like we're able to get tax returns. So you know what? Your girl is gonna try to get that bag. I'm gonna try to get that bag. I'm gonna see if I am able to get some of the money back that I paid to the government. I hope. But yeah, that is what's up with me in my life today. Well, not really. There's another thing. There has been many things really. So if you haven't heard, I'm gonna tell you. I have been really into the K drama of it all. I have been enjoying Korean dramas, a drama, if you will. I don't know. It's just like they're as campy as Mexican novelas, but even more so. It's like if you combine like Mexican, like a Mexican telenovela drama with the ridiculousness of anime. I haven't been this enthralled by a media since anime, and I don't watch anime that much. Like, I have graduated from the College of Weaves, and I hide my dark past now. Except for when it comes to BL, then I am like all over that shit. But because I've been so into Korean dramas, I got to try Korean food not too long ago. It was delish. It was delicious. A little bit too big though. I don't eat a lot, but I tend to be very daring when it comes to food. So I eat my good portion like a good boy, but I am not able to handle the portions that Korean food has to offer. Because like I'm pretty sure that that's good. I'm pretty sure that what they give you for a two-person meal could feed a whole ass family. Like for a two-person meal, I am pretty sure that that could end world hunger because it's a lot of freaking food, girl. It's a lot of freaking food. Like I'm telling you, I ate a lot of it. Like I'm talking like what, two halves? Uh And well, not two halves because that would be in the entire thing. I ate a lot of it. Is the point? I ate very spoonfuls, and it was still not done. There was still left, so some leftover. So I brought it home, and I ate it with my mom. Not today, by the way, but like a couple days ago. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. You know what, though? The only thing about Korean food is that it feels and tastes like it's good for you. It smells like it's good for you. So you know that in a couple hours after eating Korean food, uh, it's a tactical war. It is an it is aromatherapy in the bathroom. It gets very much interesting to say the least. I hate poop. I hate poop stories. But you know what's not poop though? You know what is actually amazing? Going back to Korean dramas, I watched True Beauty. Uh True Beauty is a Korean drama that is about this girl. Her name is Lim Joo-kyun, uh, who was bullied all her life for being ugly. And first of all, mood girl, mood. You have no idea how much I was crying first episode because not only is she quote unquote ugly, which she's really not that ugly, uh, she's also a weeaboo. And like, girl, me too, girl, me too. We out here. We're part of the club. We're part of the same club. We're hanging out together at lunch. And, as bullying does, she wants to do some things to herself that are not. Well, she didn't want to, but she had a fleeting thought. She had a fleeting thought of what if I just end it all, right? Which, again, such a mood, girl. Such a mood. Uh, and through the power of makeup and the power of dressing herself better, she finds a lot more confidence, but she also thinks that that confidence is hollow because, she can never actually be herself. Otherwise, she thinks that everybody's going to hate her. And I mean, valid, again, we live in a society. So, uh, it had a really relatable story that I could relate to a lot. Like, I didn't always look this gorgeous. I never had any like bad face experiences, but I definitely did have like a bad body experience and a bad personality experience. Like, I used to be a hateful bitch. And I mean, I'm still hateful. Well, no, actually, I'm still a bitch, but I'm not hateful anymore. I may, I am a bitch. But you know what? I am that bitch. And so, because of that, I just literally just no lifed it for like what 2 days in a row. Like I was supposed to watch it with my friend, and as it turns out, I betrayed that friend. I became that friend who goes into the series much farther than you do it with your friend. I haven't told her actually. I haven't told her. So, I mean, she doesn't understand English, but hey, if you're seeing this, hi, I am so sorry. I just had to know. I had to know. I had to know everything. And the best part is, though, is that it's a romance story. So, of course, I am here picking out the man who treats me poorly at first, but then becomes such a sweetheart. And they have two of them. They have two of them, Mary. Lee Suho, I think, Lee Suho, and Han Seyon, not Seyon. Hold on. Let me get the power Google. One moment. Han Sejong? No, Han Sejun. It is Sejun. Okay, Han Sejun. Okay, there we go. There we go. I said it right the first time. Pog! I'm learning how to pronounce names. But yeah, it is a love story. You give me two of the most dangerous type of characters that you could ever give me. Just, treat me badly. Treat me like I'm a piece of garbage so that, Stockholm Syndrome kicks in. And now you're treating me really nicely. But, it's actually not like that. It's actually a lot more nuanced. But I am oversimplifying for the sake of comedy. I'm funny. Laugh. But yeah, it's just Lee Soo-ho in particular. He's my man. He's my boy. He saw her original face. He didn't think she was ugly. He just thought she was crazy. And you know what? Mood girl. I want a man. I want a man who will see me like that too. You know what? Who will see my crazy and be like, you know what? He's a little crazy, but he has a nice spirit, Oh, man. Because of that, though, I now have a slightly concerning obsession with the actor for Lee Soo-ho and just in general the Korean men aesthetics. I am very much partaking into what people call the good looks of Korean men. Because I mean, it's not a hot take to think that Korean men are really hot. Like they're definitely a different brand of male that I never been into until this point. Because I never actually quite engage with the Korean media. I've been obviously a lot on Japanese media, but never realistic things. I never once been one to watch like a real life show, right? I've always been cartoonish, anime, stuff like that. So yeah, it was a surprise to find out that I really enjoy these things. And not only that, you know what? Now I am convinced. I am convinced. I'm telling you, the machines are hearing us. The machines are listening to us, Mariah. I swear to God, I am pretty sure that my phone heard me talk about this show with my mom, and suddenly I am getting a lot of not only this series in particular, like my feed has been full of every flavor of Asian men that you can find. Like, I'm getting a full taste, a full scope of what Asian beauty truly is. And I mean, not that I mind. In fact, it is quite the ojo de taco, if you will, ojo de taco, taco de ojo. It is quite a sight for sore eyes, if you will. And now I have this cute Korean dude in my feed. He makes food. I'm not gonna tell you his name because I know that all of you guys are gonna. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Cook Kim, and he has a number on it. Cook Kim, he is really freaking cute. Like he does the cutest thing ever. Like he makes food, right? And after he's done preparing his food, he claps at the end of his videos, just like admiring his work. Which honestly, you go king. Please do admire yourself because not only you are talented, you're also very gorgeous. And he also has the cutest expressions ever. Like, I don't know if it's exaggeration, or I don't know if it's playing it up for the camera, but he is so adorable. And I have a new obsession. I have a new obsession. I have now things to look forward to when it comes to my feed. And if this ever gets out, I am going to write a very strongly worded email to your mom. Okay, so please don't expose me. Thank you. But you know, it 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 really has taken me to happier days. And one of the things that made me really freaking happy about the series was the fact that it took me to what we talked about in episode 1, which is the reality of dressing for yourself and how hard that can be when it comes to, you know, the public opinion. Because the story with Lee Ju Kyung is just the fact that she cannot be herself because of the public opinion. She's too worried of what others would think of her to do what she wants. Now, it's not that she doesn't want to be girly. She likes makeup after all, and she likes dressing up really frilly and pinkish. But that's not all of her. That's not everything about her. And it made me really think about the fact that you really should just dress for yourself, Like, again, like we talked about in episode 1, you should dress for yourself. You should dress for who you want to be. I once heard this thing about the Disney Channel, by circa 2000, where all of the characters were basically just like DeviantArt OCs. Like, it was the sparkle dog of characters. Like, they were wearing a lot of things. And I remember that in an interview, the costume designer said that they wanted the actors, like the actual characters, to feel like characters. And I feel like that's a good philosophy to take for yourself. Just, feel like your character, feel like yourself. Be like Lim Joo Kyun after she learns her lesson. Dress how you want to be perceived as, but also dress for what makes you the most comfortable. If that is wearing makeup, then wear makeup. If you can learn to live yourself, if you can learn to love your face, then don't wear makeup too. It's fine. Both of them are fine. Embrace who you are as a person. And that will help a lot with the choices that you will have to make later on whenever you want to present to the people, right? In my case, for example, I really enjoy being feminine. Therefore, I started growing out my hair because it made me feel pretty. And I started also wearing, like, emphasizing my breast, boobs, and jugs, because one of the perks of being plus sized, if you will, is the fact that, well, I am very well gifted in certain areas, right? So because of that, I have embraced my feminine figure a lot more, and it just reminded me so much of, well, the troubles that I was speaking of episode 1. And I just really think that you should give it a watch if you can. Like, if you can, please do give it a watch, because you're probably gonna relate to a lot more than you really think you do. Because at first I thought that I wasn't going to, and then I did. I fell for it. And now I have a husbando, and now I have another fictional man to add to my collection, in which, he treated me poorly for like the first 2 seconds, and then he said sorry, and then he treated me right. We keep adding to the collection. But speaking of dressing for yourself and liking yourself, the Oscars happen. And this is a really weird segue, and you know what? I'm not good at segues. You found out in episode 1, and you know what? If you're still watching, then I'm gonna assume that you are here for the long run. But the Oscars happened, and the point of talking and comparison that I want to take between the lesson I was reminded of while watching True Beauty is, sometimes you don't really have to comply with whatever people say the rules are, at least when it comes to dressing yourself, unless you're going naked out in public, then unfortunately, as much as I don't care to see your dingaling, or what is it called again? What do people call it? Your beaver? Even though I don't care for seeing that, and I actually don't mind if you want to go ahead, you do you. It is illegal technically, so don't do that. But every other thing, sure, why not? And the reason why I'm saying that is I'm gonna put myself right to this side of the screen so that you guys can see. Adam Sandler appeared on the Oscars wearing nothing more than a hoodie, gym shorts, and I'm pretty sure he was wearing chanclas. I actually haven't seen his feet yet, and not that I'm interested on, honestly. not that I'm taking care of looking at it, but really, that man just said, hey, I got this gala event at 1, but I gotta go to the grocery store at 2. I gotta pick up the kids. I gotta get into a new hobby, Like, I really gotta find myself through this clothing. And part of his interview was, I am never going to wear a suit. I don't like suits. I can wear one. I don't want to. And really, it was just such a bold-faced statement to the face of what people perceive as fashion. Like, I saw the faces of some celebrities right there. They were mad. They were mad that Mr. Adam Sandler was out there just being the most comfortable while everybody is out here just wearing things that they can never sit. They can't even sit. That's how much of a I don't give a fuck was. So, if Adam Sandler can be wearing a hoodie on the red carpet, I feel like you can wear that turtleneck, Mariah. Just, put up some blush. It's fine. Just be yourself and be happy. Speaking of the Oscars, though, I do want to talk about some of the moments that we saw on the Oscars, because they were interesting, That I usually never paid too much attention to the actual award show itself because I don't care. Like, honestly, I feel like those types of award shows at this point are so performative. Like, Emilia Perez won a fucking Emmy. Was it an Emmy? It won a lot of prizes, like, which it really shouldn't have. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I watched it. I love the continess of vaginoplasty. Yes, yes. Oh, I love this part though. The part though of like just singing so off key. If you haven't watched Emilia Perez, please do. Just if anything, just to make fun of it. Actually, no, don't watch it. Just Google Emilia Perez trans song, and you're gonna find it. It is the shit. It's so bad. That musical number is so bad. It loops back around and it becomes kind of cunty. It becomes Contina Boots. It's so fucking stupid, but I live. I live. I wish the whole movie was that campy though. Like that section is the definition of camp. Speaking of camp though, let's get into the Oscars. First we have Mikey Madison in Christian Dior and Tiffany and Co. I really do like it for the waist up though. Like see it on the screen right next to it. I like it from the waist up. It's actually like kind of it kind of reminds me of a perfume bottle. Like it looks really nice, clean. Ow. Ow. I smacked the microphone. It looks very much an elevated girly look. However, this skirt is gonna be the end of me. Oh my god. Like, sweetheart, I love you. I love what you brought me from the waist up, but this skirt looks so ill-fitting. It looks like a pillow. Like I'm not here to judge constructions because Lord knows I don't know how to sew shit. But you know what? Again, homosexual with a microphone. I feel like this should have either been hugging her body, like is life depending on it. It should have been close to the body or like an A-line skirt. You know, something flowy, something that kind of it either has to complement a contrast how well it fits from the waist up that from the bottom it just looks so ill-fitting, is bunching in all the wrong places. And also this train that just looks like it was stapled on it. Like, I don't like it. Like, man, it was so cute. It was so cute from the waist up. You know what? Just don't pan the camera down. You know what? Getty Images, please just get a photo from the waist up and then we'll be good. Moving on to Timothée Chalamet. You know, I actually don't know this man. I don't know who he is. Sorry to this man. I know that he's cute. I know that everybody likes him, but I don't know him. I don't know her. I don't know what she's giving. But you know what? What she's giving is banana on the wrong way, which I live. I live for this. I actually really like this monochromatic moment. It feels original. You know, usually men brought in this type of runways with like very well tailored but still kind of boring and expecting black suits, which again, it's fine. It's a gala event, but I usually watch these things to feel something positive in that day, you know? And while I really do like this yellow moment from Timothée Chalamet in Givenchy, am I the only one who's having contrast problems? Like I feel like it's the point, right? It's the point because it's monochromatic. But I feel like I don't know where the shirt ends and the pant begins. Like it feels I'm getting very confused in the center of it. It looks very well on his skin tone though. I can say that much. Like he looks vibrant, he looks pink, he looks happy. And I don't know if it's just, you know, what's it called? Psychological mind games playing with my brain because, you know, yellow is a happy color. But it looks really good on him. It looks really good on him. Except for that shoe though. Like I do not claim to know more than professional stylists, but I am going to say my opinion. And Jesus Christ, please stop giving the men who are wearing suits just black dress shoes. Mary, I'm over it. My eye goes straight to it because it's so dark. The contrast is so much that it's where your eyes go. It goes down, you know. I know that people probably want to look at Timothée Chalamet's feet. I don't want to. It should have been brown. Like, brown would have elevated, would have been a little bit more classy. Again, going with the banana theme, this little stem of the banana is brown. So, it's just a minor little detail that is just like, oh, I'm bothered. Again, Getty Images, please don't pan down. Please keep it from the waist up. Thank you. Ooh, we have Ariana Grande in Schiaparelli. You know, she's feeling her Glinda fantasy. I mean, she loves Glinda. She really likes the Wicked movie. And, of course, she's wearing pink. And she's been wearing pink for a while. I mean, she was Galinda, for fuck's sake. She needs to wear pink, and it's mandatory. It's mandatory. And I'm really loving this, like, sculptural moment. She's been wearing a lot of these recently. Like, if I remember right, she was wearing not too long ago something like a white dress with some kind of, like, lace windshield, which again, really cunty, really cute. She's been loving these sculptural moments, and I live for this actually. I think that this ballerina pink green color is so good on her. I'm not really sure about the hair, but it's okay. Like she came to my home and lobotomized me to always see her with a pony, and seeing her without one feels weird. uh and though as much as I love this look though, part of me wishes that the skirt would not be there. You know, because here's the thing though. Just imagine this. I know it's the gala, so it always has to hit the floor, even though I feel like sometimes it really doesn't have to. But imagine just this dress, just like her legs out. Just like with maybe just like if you want to really put on a shoe, like a cunty shoe, just like a high heel with like lace up, kind of like a ballerina thing, just with the sculptural moment. I don't know, giving us White Swan. I feel like it would have been so cute. Like, of course, it would have been a different type of look. I don't think it would have Greta's Galinda anymore. But still, it's nice. I like it. I'm living for it. I am living for it. Cynthia Erivo, which, you know what? Why did nobody told me that it wasn't Rebo? I've been calling it Cynthia Rebo for this longest time, and it's Cynthia Erivo. Like, please, Mary, I hate English pronunciation so much. It's Cynthia Erivo. Well, if you pronounce it, I don't know. I don't know actually. You know what? How does she pronounce it? Somebody correct me in the comments. Anyway, Miss Cynthia, Miss Cynthia, Miss Cynthia. Again, she's tuning with Ariana Grande with her Alphabet Fantasy. If you hear my dog, yes, she agrees. This look is content. Gagatha. I was gagged. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, yes, Mary, I know. I know. It's really good. We're gagging. Both you and I gagging. It was amazing. It's like Elphaba meets Maleficent. Like this cultural part of this is so cool. Like the silhouette, Mary. The silhouette. This bow bigger than my expectations in life. Like I am gagged. It also gives me like this you know how like in the olden days like old, not Victorian because it wasn't Victorian, but when people had money, when the rich were rich, right, when the rich actually cared to look good, um they had this thing about proving their status and wealth with wearing as much fabric as possible. Like the more inconvenient the outfit, the better. And they had, and there is some historical dresses that is just like hips out into everybody's personal space. You're creating your own personal bubble with it. And it reminds me of that. Like the bottom of this dress, like the shape, the way that it's expanding on the outside, it's so regal. It's so nice. She's giving me villain, and I F. Coleman Domingo in Valentino Boucheron, and Omega. You know what? This is a man who really knows how to give classy. Because this is red, gold, and black. Really classic colors that exude elegance. It reminds you of a rose. It makes you think expensive. And you know what? This is a really good way to stand out. Because, I didn't see that much of it. I will admit, I didn't see that many just men wearing black suits and that's it. Like, it wasn't that much, but I feel like this was the best execution of an alternative suit. Because, you have these gold accents that make it just enough for it to not be tacky. You have this sash that ties it in a really interesting way that makes it feel, it's constructed differently. It feels more interesting than just, buttoning it up. It feels more interesting. It gives it a different shape. And it makes it feel more than just a suit. It is opulence, but by just being simple. Like, it really doesn't take that much. It's just simple. He came, he delivered. Again, I'm nitpicking over here. It's really good. I feel like that sash was, if we were talking about character design, which again, well, it kind of, they all have a little bit in common. But if I was talking about character design, I would have put some gold, like at the bottom of that sash, like this black What was it called again? Well, these black hanging thingies that are coming off of the sash, they kind of get lost on me a little. Like I have got like some gold tips or something, just so that it would stand out. But you know what? He's looking great. Thank you so much for coming to work today. I appreciate it. Oh, Miss Miley Cyrus. All right. I forgot to jot down what designer this is for, but I will say, wow, what a disappointment this is. Because like it looks great from the hips up. Like I'm having so much fun with this lace. I'm pretty sure they has feathers. So I'm not able to zoom in on this picture very well. Hold on, let me just enhance. Let me just use my vision for a moment. Let me just. Oh no, it's just lace. It's just lace. Like this lace moment is so nice. It's so cool. Like I love me a turtleneck, sleeveless, anything. I love to show my shoulders, and her shoulders look great on this. I love this lacy little glove that is just so dainty, but also so sexy. Like she looks great. And then, mama, all the fun stops at the hip. Like this dress looks unfinished. Like what is happening with this bottom fabric that doesn't even match? Like I you know what? I love a see-through moment, but at least put some, I don't know, put some rhinestones on it. Put some more of that black lacing detail. Put an applicator, something. Like it's so jarring. It's such a jarring of a decision. And again, I'm not here to criticize the design choices of a fashion designer, but I was jarred. I was jarred. Adrian Brody in Giorgio Armani and Georgina Chapman in Marquesa. I'm gonna read verbatim from my notes. He's just there. Like genuinely, he's just there. Like, damn, does she take the spotlight away from him? This little adornment that he has on his show, on like his pec shoulder area, I like that. That is really interesting. But damn, that's really about where the fun stops. Everything else is just, as usual, really well tailored black suit. It's fine. She is completely outshining him on this. Like, it's such a simple dress. It's such a simple choice in styling. But this ruffled, like wavy parts of her dress with the trumpet skirt and the top of the outfit, like just hanging in there with this black lacy detail, just it's enough for you to say, oh, this is tasteful. Like this is not tacky, it's not going super duper over the top, but it's not basic, it's just right. It's just right. I have to point this out because this is so funny to me. I was talking to my friend the other day when I was looking at this outfit, like, does anybody else think that her legs should be coming out from like this part of the trumpet skirt that is like open, like where you should be able to see her feet? Like they look like they photoshopped her feet out. And now, because of that, it actually kind of, with the way that he's holding her and everything, it kind of looks like he just brought a very realistic like cardboard cutout, or a mannequin of his of the girl. Like, damn, you know what? He wasn't gonna go out there without a date. That's for sure. That's for sure. Moving on to Zoe Saldana in Saint Laurent. You know what? I want to like this. I really do, because it's such a fun concept. She looks like a jellyfish, but like a jellyfish when it comes out of the water, it's all deflated. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just bunching up in the wrong places. I don't know if it's just because, maybe it's a styling choice. Like she could have rushed it up a little bit more, like her stylist could have, or I don't know. There is something. There is something. Like I've seen these dresses before that they're like, very jellyfish inspired, and they're always so poofy. They're always standing out, and they always have a lot of movement. Again, I know this is the Oscars, and I know it has to be floor length, but the most bottom top of it, it's 3 tiers. The last tier looks like it was just added on just to make it hit the floor. Like opposite to Miley's, I wish this one would have stopped at the knee, because then it would have been such a chic, formless look. But now it's just Zoe. No, baby, no, no, no. I don't like it. And also, this glove. Actually, no, I like the glove. The glove is cool. Monica Barbara in Dior. Is the bus still running? Like, girl, what is going on with these casual separate vibes that I'm getting on? And again, this skirt is not casual at all. It is pleated gorgeousness. Like this, again, pink champagne satin color is so cute. I love this skirt so much. Like it gives me like, elevated college girl. Like I love a good pleated skirt. But what is with this bikini top? Like, why does it feel so tacked on there? Like you had a really cool idea for the skirt, and then there's nothing else there. What's going on with incompleted outfits today? Like, just picture this. Like, if we wanna go, what if this would have been just like, a take on a suit? Like because it's already a pleated skirt, and a pleated skirt tends to be, this idea of quote unquote more neatness. What if she was just wearing a nice white shirt, like maybe even sleeveless shirt, and I don't know, maybe a coat on top of it, just maybe a coat like a not a trench coat. What is it called again? A suit coat, like just a matching suit coat to the skirt, and just even if you want to do that, then just leave it, leave this part, this top here, but just cover it up a little more. It just feels like there's something missing. Again, it feels unfinished. I love this skirt so much. I love this skirt. Why? Charlotte Lawrence and Valentino. Wow. Honestly, unexpected. Like, this is very different from what we have been saying. It's a little daytime, but you know what? Fuck it. She looks good on this. Like, this shade of pink is everything. It's actually kind of giving me, the strawberry dress that got really popular like 2 years ago. Like, it gives me that vibe. It's really gorgeous, made out of tulle. All this beading that makes her again look like a strawberry. The gold leaf is a little cheap looking, but hey, again, who am I to judge the craftsmanship? It looks great anyway. Like, I am living for this. Oh, she looks so cute. I want to devour her. She looks adorable on this. And of course, to round out the episode, Mama, we gotta talk about Bretman Rock. We gotta talk about Miss Bretman Rock. Like, this diva needs no fucking presentation. This, to me, was the best look of the Oscars. It was the best look in this whole night, of this whole fucking night. Like, this gold, almost, I don't think it's La Mer because it looks too structural. It doesn't look rubbery as La Mer should be. It might be La Mer. I don't know. But, like, this gold, almost sort of warrior-like ensemble, like with the turtleneck shirt looking almost like it's armor, and then the iris wings that you get from the pleated, he looks divine. And this fucking gold coat, my mind is blown away. This genuinely, he took the crown. I don't know what he was there for, other than I think he was just making an act of person. I don't know if he was actually nominated for something, but Mama, Redman Rock, my diva, my girl, you really are a role model. You're an inspiration. I wish to be like you when I grow up. He looks so good. He looks so good. Like, tell me that this is not the best look of the night. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes. Like, I'm gonna get up close over here. Look at me in my eyes, in my beady little eyes, and tell me that Bretman Rock wasn't the best dress on that fucking carpet. I live. I live and I shall die by him. I was born in Bretman Rock. I was born I cannot even speak anymore. I cannot even speak. I was born in Bretman Rock's womb. And he is mother. And he is everything. And I will not have any other opinion that way. I agree, dogs. I agree. My dogs also agree. But yeah, honestly, it was a really nice red carpet. Like there weren't that many boring looks in my opinion. Everybody showed up. Everybody showed up and came to work today, except for some of them were. Let's just say that some of them at least tried. They tried. Some others they didn't really. Just black suit. I'm bored. But everything else was gorgeous, and I think everybody did a good job on this carpet. Like normally we see like 27 black suits, but this time around, ooh, it was good. It was great. I am very happy with this red carpet. And what do you guys think though? Did you enjoy the red carpet? I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed the looks. What do you think of the ones that I showed right here? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Did I didn't cover a look that you maybe wanted me to cover, or like did I didn't cover something that you were really excited about? Let me know in the comment box below. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming to the podcast today. Thank you all so much for listening to the rambles again of your mentally ill bunny friend. I'm really having a lot of fun recording this. It's just an excuse to yap, and it feels really good. You know what? It may seem stylish, but so long as you feel good about yourself, it will always be stylish. I'll see you guys next week for the next episode. I hope you guys take care, take your pills, drink water, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.